Here it arrived at coming up to daylight now at this training park for health and safety. Starting a full day of work here, and just before going in, I thought of popping up to say a couple of things. We are made for communication, so that's important. So yes, we are encouraged, and one thing which I always encourage people around when I was in ministry and also now, to seriously consider God's given gift to you and to use your ability to achieve the best of it. It is part of God's plan for you. God has given us gifts to everyone in different ways and different abilities, and God wants us to use it. It's like a talent is the parable of the talent. Use the talent for God's glory and for investment. Jesus was quite cross with the guy who hid the talent and said, no, I'm just gonna hit aside, and investment for the future is very important. So the idea of wasting that somehow will pick up in the future is just a heresy. But I was thinking of this aspect of encouragement when I came across a person some years ago and precisely insisted that I'll not be accepted. I am an incomer here in UK over 25 years ago now. You cannot achieve this, you will not accept you this, you will not do this, you will not do this. So that was the encouragement received, very straightforward. Very professional people, very kind, very qualified people came alongside, and thankfully to government funds paying my qualifications and awarded me with different stages of qualification throughout the years. I came to an end to achieve what the other person said I will never achieve, and also managed to be accepted in a sort of work which initially was said that will not be accepted. So later on, guess what? I confronted the person with the idea. This is what happened. In spite of all this being set forward, simply said, well, they got it all wrong. You wouldn't achieve that. You will not be allowed to have that. I said, my goodness, this is superior to everything else. It's just beyond any description. I said, I don't know who gave them the right to do that. But anyway, when realized that everything was achieved and was moving forward, said, what's one thing is missing from you, little guy, is this. You have to agree with me and not argue with me. That's what is missing from you. I said, well, that's fascinating. So the only way is to get credit with you, not with the qualified body. And by the way, that person, don't put a beret anymore on the head and pretend to be a holy. You're not. God is telling us to encourage, to bless. And every good and perfect gift from God and ability, God-given gifts, is given to you to use for the benefit of others and yourself. First of all, for others and yourself. So make use, and whenever those idiots come around and say you cannot do that, making comments, racist in whatever shape or form, just ignore them, because just a nuisance. They are very foolish. So the Lord bless you today, encourage you, and have a wonderful, special day in all the things you do today. I'm going to pop into my office to do some full day work today. God bless.